The SoftBank CEO is back in the headlines and talking about NVIDIA. After jolting markets with its $5.8 billion sale of NVIDIA stock, CEO Masayoshi Son now says he did not want to sell a single share of NVIDIA. In fact, he cried over the sale. But he needed the money because he needed to invest in OpenAI and other AI opportunities. Let's bring in Traderade co-founder Ayesha Tariq. Ayesha, thank you for joining us. Good to see you. So the point that the SoftBank CEO is making is that when superintelligence comes, that's when the machines can think better than we can. At least 10% of global GDP will be substituted by AI and physical AI, as in AI robots. One more for you. Morgan Stanley is predicting that these humanoid chip sales, so chips for robots, think brain tech, vision tech, sensors, will reach $305 billion by 2045. What do you think?
Hey, Lauren, thanks for having me on this show. So all really big numbers and a lot of big statements here, but at this point in time, we can't even define what superintelligence kind of looks like. So the current models are based on available probabilities. And so in other words, what we have is AI doesn't know what AI doesn't know. So, and I'm not sure when and how we will make that leap, right? And all this spending that's going on, we're basically pulling forward supply for demand that may or may not exist in its current form. So we know the concerns around AI at the moment, hallucinations, security concerns, and various other things. But this technology might very well change, and we might have smaller, more specialized models that require far less capacity and therefore far less spending.
Ayesha, are you saying tap the brakes and maybe companies should not be spending so much on AI?
So I think, yes, we shouldn't be spending so much right away. So I think it should be a more staggered level of spending. And I think the monetization part should also be looked at, because there's not, the people are using AI, but they're not really paying for it just yet.
I mean, even if you don't notice it, we are using AI every single day throughout the day because it's starting to be in the products that we use. But there's a lot of concern about the circularity of all of these AI deals, whether it's OpenAI or Oracle. What do you think, quickly?
So again, the monetization is not bringing in cash flows. And with all this circular financing, what's happening now is that the debt market has entered the chat. And that's a little concerning because, I was a corporate banker, and when we lend out a lot. But we look for cash flows anywhere. So
Ayesha,
if these companies are not
thank you so much.